We going?
Yeah, there you go.
Wonderful. Hello and welcome back to Tales from Fellfayre Manor. Last we left off, you were reviewing some footage about a person named Andrew Hobbs, who had apparently had a ghostly encounter within the mansion and was recording himself being haunted in the following days. You got a total of I don't remember how many videos, but he recounts 6 days in total, where he progressively gets worse and worse, more and more pale and sweaty, and sort of starts looking like the Pepper Sylvia guy. He's trying more and more things to stave off the bride. He says in the last video, which you didn't hear last time, so I'm going to tell you now, that he's got one more shot. One more shot to make this go away. To save his own life. And then the videos stop.
No more videos from him.
No more videos from him.
No Bimios.
No videos.
David does go back to that little messaging forum the guy was sending him links to these videos from. And types a thank you. And asks if there's any more videos or if he knows anything.
David gets a surprisingly swift answer.
Send feed pics.
No more videos. But Andrew took something.
He just
What did he take?
types out. What did he take?
The response is IDK, but someone didn't like it.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Thank you for supplying me with these videos.
The reply is anytime, man.
There is a little smiley face sent towards the guy. And he looks at the rest of the group. Do we? He seems to know about some of the events that happened. It was disturbing, though.
I don't know. Maybe he stole some antiques from the place.
Well, whatever antique was stolen, it was not. It was enough to severely upset one of the specters here. Wraps the cardigan a little closer around himself.
Maybe we can find out what it was and get, like, a replacement?
Do you think replacements for something so significant would work out well?
Yeah, I think we might have to track down whatever it was.
Oh, fine. If it's still in one piece, I can buy it.
If it pertains to the bride, do we want to get involved with it?
I mean, anything to meet more ghosts, I suppose.
Given the notes we have from other individuals, I don't think it's a good idea.
Mr. Shafter, with all due respect, don't fucking go looking for murderous ghosts. You're still paying my checks.
Well, your checks are predated for 10 years or so. Don't worry about it. They may have the wrong name on them. Don't worry about it.
I fixed that with the bank many years ago.
Oh, delightful.
But also, don't go getting your stupid ass killed.
The eyebrows go up.
Not that it matters much to me, seeing as the checks are already prepaid, apparently. But please don't go getting yourself killed.
Fair enough. Not gonna insult him. It would be a funny joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
Dave looks at Patty and Jonah. Andante.
Andante, andante.
So, we got some spooky videos. We've learned
Yeah.
that something was taken.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to do with the butterfly man, though. So maybe we can put the do horrid things to your immortal soul ghost on the back burner for something that's perhaps a bit less deadly. This
Oh,
squeezy-looking smile as he looks
Did we
like fucking Patty.
did we establish who's like the least deadly ghost or something?
I don't think we have.
You did. Time to go to the whiteboard.
Oh, whiteboard.
Whiteboard.
Whiteboard!
time.
Go, hi, buddies.
Oh yeah, we also had a to-do list.
You do have a to-do list.
Look into the children of the Fellfires. Did we do that already or not? I think we did.
Did
You did,
like one of them went
Yeah,
off
we have
into-
some information.
but not much.
Where are all the notes we had? Notes and clues? Oh boy. This is what happens when, you don't play for like months at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid
Kind of.
Christmas.
Yeah.
happens every game we play.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
we have a whiteboard this time around.
We do.
Yeah.
We also have notes.
I've-
Let's see.
And hey, now you can put some more names on the list if you want to.
Ew, I got a silly little guy. Wow.
Oh, silly little guy.
That's your special boy.
My special boy.
Tormenting him by patting his belly.
That actually reminds me. I don't think we looked into that. The initials on the lady painting and the grandfather clock. Do we have any correlation here?
I don't think we have.
Really? We have no one named JF
Yeah.
anywhere? Like a J Fairchild, maybe?
A Jake fuck hands.
Jake Buckhands.
I mean, James Fellfayre? Could that be it? Did he make the painting?
It's a good question.
We have no one with AR though, unless Alistair Crowley changed his name, which I doubt.
He probably changed it to Alistair Crowley.
Yeah. Yeah,
From-
that's what I was
from-
gonna say.
From Alistair Rowley.
Listen, man, he just wanted to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is, and we never found out what's the thing was with the statues in the basement.
You never did.
For that matter, we didn't find out what's with the surgery equipment in the
You
basement
never
either.
did. There are many secrets and mysteries.
Let's
lying in wait
explore
in
the basement more.
Oh God, do we have to?
You want to go to the basement?
Don't want to go to the basement.
Go to the basement,
Jonah
Patty.
isn't scared of
Jonah-
anything, but might not be a good idea.
You can also research the butterfly spectre more.
You can also sneak down to the basement at night. No one can stop you then.
I kinda wanna go with the butterfly dude, but that's
That
like
was-
me. I if you wanna overrule that, so
No, we already put it to a vote. And butterfly spectre was next.
all right then. So how do we do this? Do we put up like, a pile of butterfly seeds and put a sign in it saying free food?
Butterfly seeds?
seeds?
Well, if you'd want to do, in character, Dr. Slurps LeBlanc. Well, if you want to do that, all you'd have to do is just put up some fake flowers with nectar in them, probably in the winter garden.
Or blood.
Oh, all blood. That's right.
Let's go with nectar.
Wait, so who needs blood? I mean, who's gonna give the blood? Because I can.
There's
And
no
then to-
giving blood.
And Dante reaches out and pats Jonah's shoulder. You're not getting given any blood before. He pushes a plate into his hands. You eat your eggs and bacon.
Patty's like holding a knife and has her hand open. So we're not. So we don't need blood.
Already
Like he
ready,
slowly slides
ready
a hand
to-
over.
ready to slice someone open.
No blood.
He slowly puts the knife under the table.
No blood, Miss
So
Queen. She's
Alright.
also handed a plate.
I mean, okay, so
Oh.
we try nectar. What fuck.
Everyone is handed a plate.
Wait, we did
Oh, thank you.
We did figure
Ah.
out something about the plants in the garden. I remember that.
Oh yeah, they were
What
important.
did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And aren't
we
they the
found
host
out-
plant for some butterfly species or what?
I think they were.
I don't remember.
Well then.
Either way, we know that the butterfly species that comprise the butterfly spectre aren't native to England anyway.
Yeah. Which was a weird part about it.
Yeah, so either way, they probably came over with the plants.
So should we just use those plants? Put them somewhere else?
Or we could just use those plants and keep them there? Not sure why you'd put them anywhere else.
See if the specter appears.
Well, all we know is that the spectre appears on a certain date. What we need to do is narrow down that date.
Well, we did narrow it down, remember?
We did!
And we said we would put up stuff, but we have time. We have had 3 days to do all that.
And what we're mostly going to put up is cameras and motion sensors.
Yeah, and some.
Okay, team, let's go!
All right.
He sits there for like a minute with his plate, not even a quarter of the way done yet.
Okay, right. We're going to go after breakfast. Dr. Celeste LeBlanc sits down again.
Before you had said that, and after Andante told Jonah to eat more, he has just picked up the plate and began shoveling into his mouth.
Fair enough.
He's a growing boy. He needs his bacon.
But also we have
And Dante sneakily places another bit of bacon on his plate.
we also have several days to set up the cameras. We really we don't need to rush. B, we should not rush this. We may only have one chance of this.
Until then, we should figure out exactly what the path of the butterfly spectre is. Maybe that guy that you found that you met on the internet can help with that.
I think we already looked that up and we narrowed it down to a specific hallway, and then the specter goes outside and it's gone.
Wonderful.
If I remember right, and I don't.
No, I think you're right about that.
Well, what do we do in terms of cameras? Just access on the map or something?
Yeah, access on the map could do.
Alright. Let me grab the pen for the tablet.
Really, the place is full of so many fucking long corridors.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot of use out of every camera.
We have enough.
Yep.
More than enough cameras. What do we do for color? Yellow, maybe?
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put one here. Awful.
Nice.
Motion sensors here and here. Let's do 2. One here. And one camera there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that cleared, we have that cleared. one in here.
As Raymond and everybody go into the Winter Garden to put up cameras, I'd like everyone to roll a notice check. Or spot hidden.
Got
Sorry.
it.
Time to remember how to roll.
I don't
Button.
remember. Oh.
I fucked it. I fucked it up.
But
Jonah did it.
I didn't.
Jonah did it! Hell yeah!
Jonah has eyes.
Amazing.
Wait,
Jonah
Uh.
has eyes.
Raymond, I think you actually did it.
I know. I said so.
Let's see, wait a second.
Oh, right. I thought you said I didn't.
No,
Sorry.
I'm good.
You did it.
Cool. Roll a d100.
Yes.
And, alright. Roll 1d100. Yes, please, sir and or madam.
Yes.
That's, there we go. Yay! This is, shit.
That's
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
sorry.
probably not.
Oh.
Alright. As everybody squirrels around and sets up the cameras, Raymond and Jonah notice that there's something slightly different about the Winter Garden. Namely, there's movement in there. And as the two look around, they start noticing.
Should we be there?
Yeah, go right ahead and go there.
That was the wrong thing. I accidentally drew. Can't get.
Don't worry, I'll get it for you.
I can get it. No, I cannot. You have to get it. Oh, no, I have it.
Oh, you got it. Perfect.
Whoop. 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 We're here. Jonah, is this movement I spot? Hidden movement? Everyone's just running after us.
Yes.
Like, can you be a little specific as to what type of movement? Like,
I don't know. Hidden.
It is the very gentle, slow opening and closing of wings.
Okay.
There are blue butterflies everywhere.
All right. Well, I guess our timetable was correct so far.
My gosh, look at this.
yeah, Jonah will also get a close look at how pretty these little guys are.
Pretty, pretty little things.
Raymond will keep his distance because who knows what kind of germs those things carry.
I'm not gonna considering beats. He's just holding like 2 different cameras in his arms. He has no idea how to set them up, so he's just holding cameras. Goes over and looks and enjoys and marvels at the wonders of God in the form of butterflies.
I assume we just make like a little Wi-Fi subnet for them or something. Like whatever. We have enough equipment. We can make all kinds of shit.
For
Yeah,
a second, I thought you were saying set up a Wi-Fi subnet for the butterflies. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's also a good
Yes.
idea. Do we have really?
They got to get on the gram.
How to?
yeah,
But
obviously.
in terms of cameras, how small are the ones we have? Do we have like tiny ones for insects? Could we strap on?
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry, but you don't.
boo. I can order one. Overnight delivery? No, it's fine. Did we say something about thermal vision?
I think Patty has that covered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Because
Patty?
I want to assume it's just we link that to the cameras, same placement. Makes it easier.
Ba-da-ba.
I'm in a door.
And I suppose.
And also
I'm
we
in
have,
the
let's see,
door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cameras? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8 cameras.
Somewhere around that number.
We have 8
Yeah, that's
cameras.
probably, that sounds right.
Yeah, we have 8 cameras set up. One is outside, looking at the front door. Half of them are covering the entrance area.
So I have a question.
Yeah?
What is our plan if we do manage to get eyes on the spooky butterfly?
Well, we could try and make contact with it, although we kind of established that it already killed someone. at one point. Probably.
I mean, by establishing contact, I mean like walking up, talking to it, try to shake its little hand.
Kinda.
Yeah, obviously. What could go wrong?
Dozen tiny hands
You know,
try to shake yours back.
You know, pants it. That's the most dignified way to greet someone, isn't it?
Oh, yes, yes. I assume that's what they do in America.
Yeah, wedgie
Obviously.
time. No, I mean we approach it carefully and try to initiate conversation, maybe?
I mean, what are we going to talk to it about, though?
I don't know.
Oh, the beauty of these butterflies, maybe.
I don't know. What do you? Yeah,
That might be one way to, like, get it to not be angry at us.
Well, he was an entomologist, wasn't he?
Maybe we're coming on too strong if we just immediately compliment the butterflies, though. Just, you know.
Miss Green, take a look at these. He motions her over to go look at the fucking butterflies.
Do we have any pickup? Do we have any pickup lines we could try?
What do the butterflies look like again, Chicken?
They are blue morphos.
Oh. Patty eats one. No.
Eat.
Delicious.
Ah!
I mean, if that ends up summoning the ghost, I'll be very impressed.
I'll give you a bigger version to look at.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know,
Oh God!
They're not
They're
even-
big men.
Butterflies.
they're not even.
Butterflies.
They're not even made out of
Lord.
butter. It's all a scam. All right, we set that up. Do we need anything more in this room, in the garden? Or is one camera enough?
Do we have any oranges
Oranges? What?
for the
Yeah,
butterflies?
butterflies love them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone would have to look in the kitchen.
I'll be right back. He like takes a step towards the door, waffles a bit, looks back towards like Raven, and then Jonah, Celeste, and Patty, looking like this silent panic while he's holding these two fucking cameras. It's like,
I kind of.
Oh, let me have
Help.
one. Oh, I'll set up one of those cameras for you.
I'll take the other one.
Thank you, lambs.
I don't know why. I half expected Father David to just jump out the window. I'm gonna check for
To
oranges.
panic too much.
Wham.
You might want to open the door. There you go.
Open the he rams into the door.
Again.
Hand comes up, taps uselessly until he finds the doorknob,
All
opens
right.
it, slides through.
We have a bunch of plus.
Blank.
Maybe. How many cameras do we have left? 2?
Yeah, so maybe one like here, just to get the other side
Yeah,
of
I mean-
the room.
I mean, they can swivel, but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
Uh,
put one here.
yeah. Jonah will put the one he grabbed there.
And I kind of want one on the butterflies. Maybe on the
Meanwhile-
table.
As you're all setting the cameras up, Father David enters the kitchen, where Andante is standing relaxed against the counter, drinking his own mug of coffee.
Didn't expect the camera to come this way.
What?
Haha.
Andante, do we have any oranges?
I do believe we do have some oranges. Let me see. He walks over, looks at him for a moment, squeezes past him, goes to the fridge.
Shit.
He looks through the fridge. Why do you need the oranges anyway, Father David? He finds one, hands it to him.
Thank you. Well, there's butterflies in the winter garden. And I figured, well, I could do this thing I did when I was younger, when there was butterflies in the garden, and you just slice up an orange, and they love it.
And Dante smiles. That does sound very nice.
You ought to come down to the winter garden and see it.
Hmm.
Oh, they're so beautiful. Such an intense blue.
You know what? Why not? Why be around in a haunted mansion if you cannot enjoy the little beautiful things that the ghosts make?
Aye. Ghost butterflies.
Ah.
He goes over, takes a knife,
There we
has
go.
an orange and a knife, and walks down to the Winter Garden with Andante.
I mean, they're also attracted to blood, so this should be a good outcome either way.
Not at all.
He
That
will.
looks slightly like a serial killer.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Start
no,
whacking
the
people
orange
with orange?
balances it. Yeah, the orange balances it all out.
Could be a blood orange.
He was walking around with just a knife, totally a serial killer. Orange makes it fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just a pastor walking around the long hallways of the fucking manor with a knife, and that's it. Got a sermon for you to hear. Don't you come a little closer?
I think you're one of the most menacing things I've seen in a long time in this mansion.
He's got a knife.
It's a little knife, it's not a big one.
I got a knife. No.
And Orange, you happy about that?
Oh. Wait, no,
Well-
he's Father David.
How droll.
Oh
It's a good one.
My kids would kill me if they heard me doing that. Which is why I've got to get it all out now.
It's a good plan. Though honestly, I can't imagine anyone hating such a good and harmless goof.
Oh,
A nice little gaff.
you forgot a door.
Where?
North of the Winter Garden, there should be 2 doors. There isn't one.
No, it's just one door and it's locked.
Yeah, but there's no symbol on it.
Oh, there should be. Hang on.
Like a big double door.
How about now? Is it
No.
available?
No.
Is it visible?
No symbol.
Hmm.
Who knows? The garage is also missing one. Actually 2.
Oh yeah, I didn't really bother with the garage.
No, the garage is still weird.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever been in there, so...
I
We
mean,
were in the first session.
Oh,
yeah, we
right.
were. We weren't. I complained about the big boulder on top of it, which makes it really dangerous. Oh well. It might show up eventually.
And I'm glad. There.
Alright, so we set up 10 cameras. 11, actually. Or no? No, we set up 10. That's fine. And
10 cameras. Counting.
and a handful of motion sensors.
Alright, I've put up the doors in the garage. Can you see those?
Let's see. No. I may have to reload the map, but I don't want to right now.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. If they're closed anyway, doesn't matter. So, alright. I think that's enough cameras.
You ought to.
We're gonna put them on like their own little subnet, linked to like one of the laptops or tablets we have lying around. Same with the motion sensors, and same with the thermal imaging. Raymond has... There's not even a question. Raymond has all this tech upstairs. Like a box. Raymond probably bought like a big box of like pre-assembled spy kits.
Yeah, Raymond would.
Everything the aspiring stalker needs to succeed in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yay!
soon enough, Father David and Andante get to make it there to the Winter Garden again.
Ooh, orange.
He does not run into the door this time. He stops deliberately in front of it, tests it, opens the door, holds it open for Andante. So-
Gracias.
De nada. So, when do you think you'll be able to get down to the church grounds for that, by the way?
Oh. Wait, what is he talking about?
Oh, the thing that was it? Him doing his landscaping job.
Oh, right. I'd be able to make it this Monday.
I just realized that's a big Venus
Good.
flytrap here.
Yep.
Like big.
Where?
Man.
Where's Giant Venus flytrap?
Like right there on the right side. It's a big thing.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is. I was looking beside
Yeah,
Raymond.
that is a big
Damn.
one.
That can't be good for the butterflies, surely.
Probably not.
Well, there aren't any sitting on it.
Oh,
They will eventually.
Father
I think.
David sets the orange down and cuts it into thin slices. Holds one out for Andante.
He takes it. Looks at it for a moment, smiles. And then goes over and holds it out for the butterflies. Looks over at Father David, inviting him to follow, with a small smile.
He just wants to grab an orange slice and try and feed the butterflies by all means. He temptingly holds one out for Patty.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Smiles at her and goes and oh God, there he goes. Not in the chair.
Yes.
There we go.
Whoa!
Calm down, Father David.
He just gets excited around butterflies
How
and
much
oranges.
how much of that orange did you eat? You know you can't stand sugar.
Oh my god. God damn it, now I just really want oranges.
Same.
Same.
Oh shit, there's blood oranges.
You went-
Later, bitches. I'm abandoning you for the citrus.
No.
I'm having one too.
Terrible.
I don't have blood oranges, but I do have clementines. Think. Get it back.
And now there were only a number of us.
Do you need help counting, Coops?
It's okay. I don't know what numbers are either.
Shut up.
What are we counting?
Nothing.
Okay.
There's no counting going on.
All right then.
Yeah, numbers
Only
aren't real.
vague approximations.
What are numbers?
Lies.
Not real.
Lies told to entertain the mind when lost in a sea of sand. Feed the butterflies, Patty.
I am. I just didn't move my fucking token. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Fuck you.
Fuck
I don't get to tell you what to do.
God,
Fuck yourself. I'll fight you.
Wait, why are we whispering?
Shut up.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Raymond takes out his phone and, on a whim, orders a Cybertruck. No.
No.
Terrible idea that would be.
Raymond's sitting there like, Elon Musk really has it in the bag when he on Twitter.
Wow, this can pull infinite mass and 14,000 pounds?
You know what? You know what,
Damn.
guys?
At the same time?
You know what, guys? I feel like burning money. Let's buy some Tesla stock. Ah.
It hurts just a little bit.
No, it doesn't.
If you're as rich as Raymond, I suppose burning money wouldn't make you hurt at all.
Oh, it would. No, it would still. It would go to Elon Musk, so that would be hurtful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jonah will try to get one of the butterflies to crawl on his hand so he can get a closer look at it.
I mean, there's no chicken, so.
There's
Yeah.
unfortunately
I don't know. I'm just
no
saying that
chicken.
he's doing that.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Raymond's gonna
Father
check.
David is.
Raymond's gonna check his stock often. Oh my god, what happened to Blockbuster?
Oh my god.
Actually, I want to say in this universe, Blockbuster probably succeeded, and Netflix is the one that went down.
Yeah. They were an early adopter of streaming.
Yeah, no one likes streaming. We're still buying DVDs and VHSs in this world.
Oh lord.
They invented VHS 2. It's it's
No.
half as big and twice as long.
No. Betamax or whatever the.
That was Betamax, yeah.
Yeah. That
Ooh,
was more successful.
Wait, no. No, I can make it fine. Video disc.
Yes.
Remember video disc?
I don't want to be here anymore.
God, I've seen a video disc live once in my life when I was a child, and I found it fascinating because it was like this vinyl-sized CD. It was kind of great, and then they disappeared. Rightfully so, because they were awful. I don't know. I like the idea of like optical media, but big. Like unnecessarily big.
Yeah.
Sadly, the world had other ideas. But
So many other ideas.
just imagine, instead of like a DVD drive, you have this big record player thing, and you just put a video disc on it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Video disc.
It is. Well, we're still waiting for Chicken. Did you know they made video discs with copyright protection? And one company made them so they would destroy themselves. I'm not even joking.
Damn.
They would over time.
Wild.
Over time, they would coat themselves over with a substance and make themselves like unplayable and become black.
Boy.
It didn't catch on somehow. No one knows why.
Wild.
It just the idea of buying like a DVD that self-destructs is also great. It's just
It sounds incredibly complex and very expensive.
oh yeah, it was a complete failure in almost every regard. But hey,
We
fun.
did have fucking oranges.
Yay, oranges.
Lucky.
We were just
Yes.
talking how in this universe, video disc probably survived while and Blockbuster survived while Netflix went down.
What? What are you doing to my weird little universe?
You weren't here.
I leave you alone for 10 minutes.
That's your mistake.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
It really is.
It really fucking
You
is.
shouldn't leave
Anyway,
us alone with a universe.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Stop us?
I don't think I can.
Anyway, Jonah is trying to pick up one of the butterflies.
No,
Oh.
trying to get it to crawl onto his hand.
Ah.
So you can get a
Yeah.
closer look.
Is he holding a orange slice?
Yes.
Lemon would probably also work.
Probably. So, he's holding the orange slice out towards the butterfly. It's sitting in the sunlight, opening and closing its wings slowly, as if contemplating, as if waiting. But when it senses the orange slice, like, Jonah literally has to, like, shove it all up in its face to make it realize that there's orange slice.
Yeah.
It taps it with its little feet. It slowly, in little jerky fashions, little jerky motions, crawls onto it and begins sipping it.
Aw, baby. Yeah, so I'm going to get so I'm now going to be able to get a much closer look at this little guy
Yes,
and
indeed.
conclude that he is very pretty.
Yes, indeed. Baby.
You gave that butterfly more food than it will see in its entire life.
You've introduced a grand banquet to that
And
butterfly.
is that a problem?
No.
I don't know. It's
You
kind of like
just gained a friend for life.
it's kind of like rubbing it in, isn't it? It's like showing a bee a jar full of honey.
I don't think they have a concept of rubbing it in.
They don't.
She's like, oh shit, you just
You
made a
don't
fuck
know
ton of
that.
honey, bro. Dudes.
It just has a concept of a windfall, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially now, you've introduced it to the concept of windfall.
Yeah, I mean they know enough to eat while the getting's good, so
So,
So it starts eating, but it does seem very slow, a little bit lethargic, tired, as if it's not really quite awake yet. No, very notably, none of them are flying. They're just sitting on the leaves of the trees and the plants, soaking up the rays, gathering energy.
so have their wings like fully filled out yet?
Some of them are still a little bit crinkly.
Oh, yeah, these guys are freshly emerged then.
huh.
You're really quite amazed that you didn't notice any of the cocoons.
We're
But now
not.
that you
Yeah.
look around, you start being able to pick them out.
In Jonah's defense, none of us are very observant. We're all very self-centered
Yeah.
individuals.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is fine. But now
We're
you're
also
noticing
just
it all.
blind.
That too.
I think we should maybe leave the butterflies alone then, so they can like properly fold out. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Continue growing.
Yeah,
Checks out.
fair enough. If our timetable is right, we have at least 2 or 3 days until the ghost appears. We have the camera set up, we have the motion sensors, we're gonna deal with the infrastructure in a moment. I wanna say we should leave the Winter Garden alone
Very well.
and just observe. Unless, here's the thing, I don't know if it would be safe for anyone to like stay here.
I mean, probably not.
I mean, someone could go outside, just like look through the window, like in the sicko meme.
I mean, yeah, we could just camp out outside.
Yeah.
There's glass all around us.
Just waiting for an opportunity to go, like, yes, when the
Yes.
ghost appears.
So wait, is there a fear that we will hurt the butterflies by being in here?
There's a fear that the ghost might kill one of us. Because it was in the notes. We found some. Let me find it so I don't say something wrong here. Get ownership, possibly named. Nope. No. Yeah, the entomologist like died by like shredded glass and crap, with butterfly wings all over his corpse. So I'm kind of hesitant to call this ghost, harmless. Because if that dude is the ghost or something,
On remembering that, Jonah is going to walk over and set down the orange slice that has the butterfly on the table.
It continues to sip, sip, sip.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. And down you go, little fella.
Anyway, I
Yeah,
just
but
want to.
that's-
I want to play it safe, basically. If someone wants to stay in here, obviously I can't really stop him. Although I am fairly big.
Ah, yes, a statement of I can't stop you, but I am large.
I could loom over you menacingly.
Ah, yes, very menacing.
Especially
much,
over
much
Patty.
menace.
Everyone can.
No, everyone
Yeah,
moves over
so
Patty.
can,
She's
like-
used to it.
So can like most kids from middle school?
Did they?
Oh, with all due respect, even though you can loom over Patty, I think she's the more intimidating one.
Oh yeah, she could totally kick my ass. Patty, did the kids at middle school
I'll
loom over
steal your
you?
kneecaps. I'm sorry?
Did the kids at middle school loom over you, Patty? Is that a thing? Did that happen?
Frequently.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
This just happens when you're short.
I'm so sorry.
Some people build up weird complexes about it, but I'm just happy the way I am. I'm unsized.
Just compressed.
Stop calling us out.
Just compressed anger in there.
Compressed. Well, I wouldn't mind coming in every now and then to maybe leave out some orange slices. I think they might like it.
Okay, so to come back to the window thing. Half of us could camp like outside the winter garden very easily, while half of us are in like the other half of the house.
Well, that's not a bad idea. Half of us could monitor the cameras, and the other half could just see with their eyeballs what's going on.
We could also do like groups of 2 and split up even further.
No, I think groups of 2 would be a bit, or splitting up a bit too much.
Mr. Shafter, I'm not staying in this haunted fucking mansion after nighttime.
That
Whatever
too.
you're doing, you leave me out of it.
Fine.
Good job setting boundaries, Andante.
I want your money, but I'm not going to put my life on the line for it.
Gardeners nowadays.
Oh, what did he say?
Gardeners nowadays.
Damn. Rough.
So before Raymond manages to pick a fight with a Dante,
Would never pick a fight with him. I would lose.
Ah,
so what's our modus operandi? Like, we've had some ideas about what we want to do, but we should actually decide what we're doing here.
Yeah. Who wants to stay outside in the garden? We can set up a tent.
I'll stay out.
Oh, yeah.
I won't
I
mind.
want to camp out.
So Jonah, David, and Patty. I guess I'll take the support side of the thing and handle the electronics with Dr. Celeste, who's just an NPC right now.
absolutely. Oh, it's going to be a grand old time.
Dr. LeBlanc has joined your party.
So what do we want to do when we actually see one of the butterflies?
Well, that's a good question. Do any of you want to approach the ghost? Because obviously I wouldn't be able to. I would be on a laptop somewhere.
It might be a good idea to take some precautions and try to, if we're going to communicate with the ghost, maybe not get close to it. There are ways in which ghosts can affect different things around them without us needing to get close. Like, for instance, the spirit box.
Good point. In fact, we should have different means of communication ready, like a notebook to scribble on and show like text.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dr. Celeste
What are
LeBlanc
we-
runs over to the table and immediately puts down a notebook
Can
and a
butterflies
pencil.
read?
Oh, no, of course not, but a butterfly spectre might be able to.
Sorry, I'm just having the best mental image of like. Ed. Do you guys remember the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With like the
I've not seen
the big lighting array that
Yeah.
sends out Morse code. I kind of want that in the garden for the ghost.
Oh my god.
Do you want, or none of us know Morse code, I don't think.
Oh no!
Oh, but we could just put up a Stranger Things thing, like a big old
Oh,
poster
yeah.
with letters on it, and then some lights.
I think that would be overkill.
What? There's no such thing. Come on, this is ghost hunting. There's no such thing as overkill. Everybody's already dead.
Also,
Yeah, you have to
actually,
make stuff weird.
here's the fun-
Otherwise, the ghosts don't go for it.
Here's the fun part about playing a game set in modern times. We don't need to know Morse code. There are apps for it.
Exactly.
I have one on my phone for some reason.
But also, let's think for a moment here. How likely is it that the ghost knows Morse code?
He's a gentleman from the 1800s, isn't he?
Well, usually when you communicate with ghosts, it's very. You can back me up on this, Patty. It's common. It's common procedure to let the ghosts set up the means of communication. You don't say blink twice for yes. You ask what yes looks like.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so let's say the spirit box, a notepad, and just straight up talking to it?
Yes.
Doesn't hurt to just leave out a bunch of things that I can try and communicate with.
Yeah.
You could also leave out electronics like speakers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good
Let's give
idea.
it some. Let's give this ghost some enrichment.
You
And
Yeah,
then we'll
maybe
see if
like
a
a Ouija
butterfly
board or
ghost can
something?
talk.
Yeah. Put up
What?
a big.
Oh, maybe like a Ouija board while we're at it?
A Luigi
Oh,
board,
I mean,
exactly.
it is the classic.
Let's
It
get
is
the
the
demon
classic,
board.
you see.
We already have one after all.
Let's get the Luigi board. Set it up.
Yeah.
Father David, you're the one who last had it, right?
Yes.
Let's set it up somewhere in here. Maybe the
Man,
ghost is
watch,
gonna
this is gonna be like
mess with the planchette.
This is gonna be like some horrible H.P. Lovecraft shit where the butterfly speaks secrets unmeant to be known by man.
No, that's
But
the colors.
butterflies already possess secrets unknown to
That's
man.
the
Miss Green
That's the colors. The secrets are fine.
checks the door. And doesn't run into the door. Guess
Why are you so afraid of doors now, Father David? Also, it's closed.
checks the door. checks
Why do
the
you
door
keep-
because he ran into it.
Closing the door.
So Father David checks the door to make sure he won't run into it and immediately runs into it.
These doors are gonna be amazing.
You are such a shithead.
Yes.
This is going to cause such problems.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say he goes up and he gets the fucking Ouija board and the bone planchette.
Yeah. The
Yes.
spooky
And he comes
one.
back down wearing the stupid shades. The stupid, beautiful green shades.
He comes back wearing the stupid, beautiful green shades, and as he looks around in the winter garden, he will notice that all of the butterflies have an iridescent green sheen to their wings.
Checks the door. Checks the door. Let's move the door. Whew.
You know, the door
Oh.
doesn't actually close after you. You don't have to check the door when you've already opened it. Now it's
He
closed.
checks it regardless. Just looks around.
Why so paranoid?
Because doors exist now and they can be closed.
I've ran
Doors
into a
just
door
manifest
twice
from our
today.
It's
reality.
me.
Slowly look. He just he gets to about this point, and then he takes notice of the butterflies, and then just kind of drifts over to them. Oh,
I'd like you to roll a spot hidden.
woo! Fuck!
Father David notices nothing out of the ordinary.
He's enraptured by this sparkle.
It is indeed a very beautiful shimmer.
The butterflies all have this green shimmer to them.
The butterfly.
Shit, are they also ghosts?
Dr. LeBlanc reaches out for the little butterfly that's still sucking on the bit of orange. She pokes one of its legs. It taps its leg away. Nope, they're alive.
Hmm.
They're
haunted. That's all. That's it. That must be it.
haunted butterflies?
Yes. It's so genius. I can't believe I didn't think of it until now.
Maybe the soul, the spirit of the ghost, is fractured and fragmented into all of these butterflies.
Oh, and that's why you would appear as like a cloud of them. Because they have to like get together.
They have to swarm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Maybe it happened when he died. All of those little pieces of glass and butterfly wings strewn all over him, catching and reflecting his soul, bouncing them into the little creatures.
So he's reincarnated every time he goes for a butterfly run.
In a way, I suppose.
He
It's
holds a finger
fascinating.
out for a butterfly.
Buggerfly.
The butterfly pays no attention to him unless there is actively orange juice on his finger.
There is no orange juice on his finger at the moment. He seems to knock himself out of the previous trance and goes back over towards LeBlanc and Green with the fucking demon board!
Demon board. Patty, I would like you to roll a spot hidden.
Oh God! All right, spot hidden. I fail.
You notice nothing out of the ordinary.
Ha ha! This is totally not gonna bite me in the ass.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
I'm sorry I missed the last minute. What are you rolling for?
We all
Oh,
died.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just asked Patty to roll a spot hidden.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought I saw a spider and I had to do something.
Oh, I see.
Just hear gunshots coming from Hoon's mind.
No, just the sound of a vacuum.
Oh, poor spider.
It wasn't a spider.
Into the vortex.
Oh, okay. So
Pat,
now we have the demon board. Let's put it over here next to the book.
alright. Places it next to the book. I'm going to be honest, I know close to nothing about computers and video stuff. So that's why I figured I'd be alright here, but probably not the most helpful doing the tech thingy. And he does prestidigitation. Wiggles his little fingers.
Meanwhile, Dr. Celeste LeBlanc is looking down at the demon board in deep thought. You know, maybe you guys should take the demon board with you outside and keep your hands on the planchette during your little observation. Because generally, the demon board works by the ghost manipulating the energies around people.
Oh yeah,
Little-
yeah, that is
little-
what they. Yeah, I don't think I've seen these work without people touching them. So
Exactly. People have to be touching them. So you set up outside with this, and we keep the book in here. And, oh yes, of course, a spirit phone. By which I mean a spirit box.
Spirit phone.
Spirit phone.
Spirit phone.
You should probably have the spirit phone with you outside as well. Even though it's at a distance, the ghost will be able to talk to you through it. Oh, that's that then? Anybody else have anything else to add to this little quest?
I really don't.
Wonderful. In that case, let's go get the spirit boxes and a tent and wait for nightfall.
Yeah. Raymond
Oh,
will
Yeah.
Raymond will go upstairs to his room and like pick out a random laptop he has ordered like out of a box and just set up the camera thing and all that. Like that shouldn't be an issue. He did that before.
Oh yeah.
Plus Dr. LeBlanc can help.
Yep. She is quite adept at this sort of thing.
Yeah. So that shouldn't be an issue. We'll have
For
that set
many
up.
talents along with grave robbing.
Yeah. We'll have that set up. We have that set up in like let's say an hour. Just Dr. LeBlanc can help by pressing the Bluetooth buttons on all of those cameras while I add them to the list.
Exactly.
All right, we have post setup. We have engagement protocol. I'm using fancy words because it makes me feel fancy. We have equipment established. We got. I'm running out of words here,
Do we
guys. I
need
need help.
do we need code names?
Perimeter.
Yeah, we do definitely need some rad code names. I'll be Dragon. Yeah, Dragon's cool.
All right, Dragon. What are we calling? What are we calling Davy?
I
Preacher.
No,
Oh,
wait, Davy
mm.
Jones.
No, that's
Yes.
I always had dreams about a watery grave.
All right.
I
Let's.
really want to do a heist with these characters.
Oh my god.
What's the priest for?
Distraction.
Um,
Oh no, obviously Preacher Man would be our face guy.
Yeah.
obviously.
We have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Maybe face guy is not the right job for you after all.
No, it's
Alright.
No. I want to know more about this. I'm sure everybody else would.
Yes.
And I'm burning the building down. Okay.
And it's burning.
What's Raymond's code name?
I don't know. It was a joke.
And Dante says dryly, moneybags.
Yeah, it
All right,
works for me.
Moneybags, Dragon, Davy Jones. We still need one for me and Celeste. Andante, do you want a code name?
No.
You know,
Oh, that's boring.
I don't think Andante will be here for that.
he will not be.
But he should still get a cool nickname, a cool code name if he wants one.
That's
Would
true.
it be a good code name for you, Andante?
Fine, I'll be. He thinks for a moment. As I do not at all translate
El
a
Cid.
Spanish word.
El Cid.
I'll be El Cansado.
Fair enough.
All right.
I'm gonna try
So,
and roll
out of
a
character.
Spanish check.
Moneybags is still good. I was afraid someone would say cash money.
Alright, so how is that a pass for Father David?
That is a pass for Father David.
And Dante just named himself the tired one.
He does get a
Understandable.
sensible chuckle out. Like,
What did he name him? What did he call himself?
El Cansado.
And that means?
him?
The
The tired one.
Oh, okay. Didn't hear that, sorry. Yeah, that's
It's a good one.
yeah, that's kind of funny.
I'm going to remember none of these nicknames.
Oh, wait a moment. Let me roll for my
All right, so
let me
we
roll
still
for
need a code
Spanish.
name for me and Celeste.
He looks at Patty for a long time. Squirrel?
Squirrel.
All right, Squirrel. Celeste. Your.
Moon.
I wanna be Dr. Bookworm.
I was gonna say Star
Just
Child.
gonna say Bookworm, that's a good one.
Bookworm is pretty good though.
My Spanish roll succeeded. I can finally put a check mark on it.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
I rolled a 1 too.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hot damn. All right, so we got Dragon, Bookworm, Davy Jones, Squirrel, and Moneybags, and the tired one.
All right.
Yes, that's perfect.
What a
Wait,
terrible.
we don't have code names.
What a terrible.
I'm going
All right.
to buy some more oranges.
Oh, thank you. He's gone.
I was gonna ask if he was okay with being called Naposaurus Rex, but he's not here to argue and say no, so he is now Naposaurus Rex.
Yeah, he'll be going by that from now on.
Okay, so we have code names set up. Is there anything else we need to get done?
No.
I think that's it.
Yeah, we just need to set up the tent outside and I don't know, get you guys snacks. What are good camping snacks? Lobster, I suppose.
I'm gonna go get my laptop so we can watch movies while we're waiting.
Yes.
What movies are we gonna watch?
Tell you what. This time we're gonna let Jonah decide, but you can decide what the ice cream is gonna be.
Mint chip, obviously.
Hmm.
Jonah, what movies do you think you're gonna pick?
How about? Well, I mean, I suppose any horror movies would be a bit too on the nose.
I don't do
I
good
mean,
with
as long
spooky
as
movies.
it's not about ghosts.
No, wait. Extended Lord of the Rings. All 3 of them.
I mean, I did
Oh
say
God.
I did say we have 2 or 3 days, so that should be enough to get to the second one.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, I just imagining like a laptop with a laser disc drive in the back, just as big as the laptop, maybe bigger.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. I never really got into Lord of the Rings or much fantasy stuff.
I don't think I've ever encountered much in terms of road. What is it about?
Oh, it's about
Wieland.
godless
You'll see.
magic.
You'll see.
It's not gonna be scary, is it?
It's about 2 midgets who go to throw a ring in a volcano.
It's really
Yeah,
a
pretty much.
rewriting of it's really a rewriting of one part of the Ring of the Nibelung, but that's getting a little too heavy into the theoretical stuff.
Right.
I don't understand a word of that. I'm gonna go and make tea.
It's about
Anybody want a cup?
Oh
It's
yes,
about-
please.
it's about
Lotus brew.
it's about a bunch of people, and the one that turns out the hero in the end didn't actually do shit, while his gardener did all the work but got no recognition for it. And I think that's a metaphor for capitalism.
It's very British.
It is at that.
Yeah, I had one. There was this one guy in high school who tried to get me really into D&D and all that other fantasy stuff.
So I stabbed him.
I went to one game, but they spent most of the other people there just stared at my tits for like a couple hours, and I didn't go back.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Horrid.
Oh, you poor thing.
Shame on him. Would you like a cup of tea, Miss Green?
I'm sorry.
Would you like a cup of tea, Miss Green?
Sure. Although there was a Japanese transfer student who was really into Call of Cthulhu, so we played a lot of that.
Ooh,
Apparently, the game's super big in Japan.
sounds kind of spooky. You guys do a lot of spooky stuff, don't you?
Oh yes, I mean,
Yeah.
I literally study spooky stuff.
I wonder where our universes diverge, if there's Lord of the Rings still there.
I mean, I kind of made a career out of it, but I didn't find any spooky stuff until this time.
But hey, all you really need is just one time to write history.
I
Jonah,
guess.
Yes.
Mr. Shafter, you two on for tea?
What? Oh, yes,
I'll
sure.
pass.
Splendid.
Yes, sure.
You just grab me like some water or something.
Close the door. Opens the door.
Not
slips
pish
it.
posh now. Come on.
10
You're
cubes
going
of
to
sugar.
have some tea with us, Jonah.
Yeah, but not too sweet. 10 cubes of sugar.
I mean,
I'll let you do it yourself. I am not as skilled as Mr. Andante.
you say we do spooky stuff, but a lot of us made a career out of it, except for Jonah, I think. Jonah, have you actually had a job?
No.
Good. Fuck child labor laws. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. That came out wrong.
Are you doing quite all right, Patty?
No.
I think you need more sleep, dearie.
Probably.
Oh, we all do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty exciting stuff.
It
Well,
is.
Looks
Now
at
all we have
Raymond,
to do
who
is wait until nightfall.
So
looks
how
at
did
Raymond,
you
who
get
had sprinted
involved?
ahead of him.
So how did you get involved in studying the things that you did, Celeste?
Oh.
Not everybody goes around and is like, I'm gonna go to Harvard or whatever. What school did you go to? We were there, which is more embarrassing.
I'm gonna have to find the sheep real quick.
Oxford.
Oxford, thank you. Oh, I went to Oxford.
Well, yeah, but, like-
reasons here.
Not a whole lot of people decide to go to Oxford to study ghosts, you know?
Let me see. Um. Alright, alright. Actually, my interest in ghosts goes far beyond just, far further back than my studies at Oxford. I was just the most, mm, it's the best place I could study it, or anything adjacent. You see, I had a ghostly encounter when I was just a child. I saw what what I believed to be a white lady in a cemetery, and of course, the closest study that the closest study that comes, even anywhere near that would be the study of history and a little bit of architecture. So I went deep into history to try and see if I could find out the history behind places with ghost sightings. I wanted to prove to the world that what I'd seen was real.
Huh. So, Celeste, sweetie, have you
Yeah.
ever considered the fact you might have just seen a goth chick hanging out in a cemetery?
Well, goth chicks don't tend to face through walls.
Oh,
I think I've seen one do that before.
That's an important detail. That's a very important detail that what you led with. Now I sound like an asshole.
Oh no, I tend to bury the lead a little bit because when you start talking about people facing through walls, people tend to look at you like you're a little bit crazy.
So look, some of
So have you
us are well
considered that it might
acquainted
have
with.
just been like Chris Angel in a white dress?
No, Chris Angel doesn't. Chris Angel doesn't really have those assets.
Chris Angel with a pair of fat honkers.
Chris Angel with a pair of big naturals.
Big
Yes.
I hate it. I hate it. I
A
hate
pair
the
of
term
naturals.
pair of big naturals. I hate it.
Yeah, and
Ah!
looking after the operation, going, but where's Dolly Parton? Who do you think gave you the big naturals?
God damn it. I know. Fucking
Oh no.
naturals.
Dolly Parton, no.
Ugh.
So Raymond, how did you get involved in all the ghost stuff? Raymond,
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, what?
how did you get involved in being a ghostologist?
Oh, well, I went to Princeton, so I already was acquainted with the weird and the otherworldly. And I got my master's in journalism and political science, which again made me a freak. So I decided to just get into live streaming. And there was a nice niche to be found in hunting the supernatural. Which I didn't actually believe in until I saw so many goddamn ghosts in one place.
I mean, you know that you're like rich and stuff. You could just like live stream and make people feel bad about themselves. That's like a lot of money.
Why would I do that?
Because it's what most rich people do when they get access to the internet.
If I wanted to if I wanted to make I
People
got
feel?
this. I got this. Wait. If I wanted to make people feel bad with my money, I would have gone into politics and run for office.
Nice.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
decided to do something else. I'm glad you decided to do something else. Yeah.
Destructive?
Man,
Yeah, let's go with
everybody's
that.
here. Everybody here is like, well, except for Jonah, I guess. Everybody else has gone to like private schools or like big religious institutions. Damn. Look at him, Jonah. Look at the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, it makes me sick.
Celeste waves with a smile.
How do you know I got into this?
Raymond's monocle is falling into his tea.
Yeah, I'm just making fun of you, David. Don't worry.
Being made fun of again.
Yeah, it's
And I
easy.
am kidding to most of you, except for you, Raymond.
Did we ever acknowledge in game that Father David is as rich as Raymond?
Nope.
Because he doesn't flaunt his wealth and he doesn't talk about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Most of the money he makes in a year goes towards donations.
How much do you
And Raymond probably assumes that that Father David is poor.
No.
It's just because there's that stereotype about poor priest.
Is
Yeah,
that,
vow of poverty and all that.
is that a thing?
Mhm.
Okay.
Or humility, I think.
I
Whatever.
Yeah, that's for monks.
I don't
and
know.
For
I don't know
two,
Catholicism.
priests for priests the stereotype is more that they have money, right? They live beyond their means.
not a fuckload of money, mind you, but they got some money.
Yeah.
Father David falls into a very strange niche.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
He came into a lot of money and has to spend basically nothing because the church provides for his needs.
Yeah, I don't think we ever
So he
established.
just donates it.
We never established where his money comes from exactly.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I'm not
comes
worrying
from the
about it.
Satanic
Don't worry
Church.
about it.
Obviously.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't think about it. Don't think about it.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
It's okay. You'll be alright.
Just
You'll be alright.
Back
It
at-
won't be alright.
back at home, I have a basement full of money under my church.
So did you like go to seminary or did you go to like a big fancy college for your degree in theology?
What did you just say with your mouth full?
I asked if you went to seminary school or if you went to a college for your degree in theology.
Did you get
I
like
went to a seminary school.
Oh.
It
So like
was.
I finished.
I gotta ask, like, why are they calling it a seminary if being gay is bad?
He goes over. He's grinning. He's grinning. He's grinning. And he goes over to the. He puts a hand on there.
You're going to hell.
There's two options. One,
You
I
can
could
just
answer
call
you
David
more
out like that,
seriously.
can you?
The other, I could make a joke. Can I make the joke?
I would be insulted if you didn't.
Because of semen. Oh! I'm going to need some soap after this.
Oh,
Because the semen? I didn't hear you.
I don't
You
get
were
it.
Irishing too much at me.
Because of all the semen. Oh. My side hurts.
I have to sit down now. I have to calm myself down from all the joking.
He
Jovialty.
slaps his knee.
Oh no.
Like, yeah. Like, yeah, definitely got him, buddy.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Well then.
You know, David, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you can just bust a fucking gut just because you said semen is very endearing and adorable.
Yeah, never change.
And it's like what jokes about the Navy and certain jokes about the clergy it all goes down to semen. Oh,
Never change, McDougal.
Please.
I'm on a roll. I should get into comedy.
You should.
That
I'd see your stand-up routine.
Oh, thank you, Lamb.
Hell yes, Queen. Fucking get it.
Mild confusion.
Internet joke. Don't worry about it.
That means approval in Gen Z, I believe.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I'm kind
Yeah.
You're not
Hands
that
out.
much older than me, Celeste. Shut up, millennial.
Jonah is watching this, giggling to himself.
He hands Jonah a cup of tea. Put
I
some
want
honey
none
in
of that.
there
I want
for
none
ya.
of that sass from you, Jonah. Otherwise, we're gonna engage in the professional old people hobby of bitching about young people.
Raymond
Yeah,
is
yeah, I know. Kids these days.
Raymond is debating if he should send Father David some Catholic memes.
No, I gotta look up Catholic memes now.
Like this one,
Oh god, I gotta.
like a sad Jesus thinking, my dad gave them free will and they use it to wear Crocs.
Oh no.
God.
So, like, actually funny ones?
No, God creates ocean. Humans, great. We won't be thirsty ever again. God adds salt to it.
No.
No.
Wait. You're not supposed to drink seawater?
You're not.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
a lot of
Yeah,
Catholic
God
things.
wanted to like add a little flavor to the water.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
This went a little too hard.
Oh no,
It's fine.
I made the mistake and mentioned Catholic memes to Coops.
When the beat is fired, but the lyrics are definitely not beneficial to your relationship with the Lord.
God.
You would just, if you Father David fucking like Catholic memes, you would just be sitting there at night, you send him a meme, then from the fucking ghost tower on this manor, you just hear, scares the fucking ghosts away.
With the goddamn, with the priest cackle.
A horrible priest cackle. So he hands out tea to the rest of everybody else, still chuffed by his stupid
Proper
joke.
chuffed.
Proper chuffed.
Proper chuffed.
It's on the same side. That's a good one. What about you, Miss Green?
Hmm?
Jokes aside, what about you?
Yeah, how did you get into this entire business?
Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. So my parents used to be like, well, they still are super hippies, like crystal healing, Reiki, all that shit. The whole 9 yards. They're trying to be like new age hippies. So I got into it because I wanted to prove that that kind of stuff was real. I went to college. I got a degree in anthropology so I could like study all these different groups and cultures and be like, here's all this proof and stuff. I even started my career in ghost hunting on a really shitty, like, Be Real ghost hunter show. We didn't find anything forever, and it really didn't seem like my job was to do anything involving ghost hunting. They just wanted me to go. They just wanted a size 2 woman to wear a size 0 dress. So after doing that for a couple years, I burnt out real hard. Started getting involved in video documentaries for the internet. Started like a Patreon and all that stuff. Did that for a couple years. Kind of fell out of all the beliefs, all the ideas that ghosts are real until this fucking time. And I started more doing videos about like history and all these different places where people would talk about ghosts and all the mythology around it. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to find actual fucking ghosts this time.
It's quite a surprise.
Yeah, quite the surprise for all of us, really.
Yeah, especially when you didn't believe in fucking ghosts.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah.
I didn't believe in ghosts. Well, I know Raymond didn't, because okay.
I mean, I wanted to believe in ghosts, and I figured life was more fun living if you pretended to believe in ghosts. But holy shit,
So,
didn't expect it to
yeah,
actually happen.
yeah, it's kind of
Oh.
crazy. So yeah,
Alright.
here I am, like girl next door from Kansas, now finding actual ghosts that are trying to kill us. Woo.
Not all of them are trying to kill us.
Oh no. Some of them just want to have a chat.
Hasn't the butterfly ghost killed people?
I'm not sure if...
You're still out on that one. We
We're
don't know if he's
not-
the one who killed that
Yeah.
person whose name I forgot.
We're not
Okay.
sure. We're just playing it safe.
Given
And you know, there's the other stuff. But anyways, tea.
tea, yes,
Indeed.
and given everything that we've heard on the bride ghost, I don't think it was the butterfly ghost that killed those people. I think it was just the bride, and because one of them took something.
Gotta find out what it was he took.
And I mean, I suppose one of the usual things for ghosts, if you don't steal their shit, they might not have a reason to hurt you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if the ghost is, if the bride is one of those ghosts who need to be quote unquote activated, and her item is missing, we should be safe.
I mean, these ghosts are British, so I'm surprised we haven't seen more knife-related deaths yet.
It's a good
Well,
point.
we'll
It's
never
okay,
know.
they got denied their knife license, so they just
Jesus.
don't have any knives. They physically cannot hold one anymore.
You need a ghostly knife license.
Yeah.
That's why they're all so angry and walking, because they don't have their knife licenses.
The ghost knife license.
Ghost knife license. So anyway, am I the only one who's had a ghostly encounter before?
Oh,
Yep.
no, it's far
No.
from it, dear.
Oh, tell.
The Holy Ghost does not count.
Well,
When David starts, Patty just like very quietly takes a sip of tea and looks the other way. Whoop, shit.
it wasn't a ghost. He looks off into the, like, he stops looking at anyone in particular. His eyes just kind of like the little sparkle from the semen joke has faded.
Are you getting
Oh.
1,000? Are you getting 1,000 yards
He's
there?
getting- He's
The
getting
semen
1,000 yards
sparkle
there.
is lost. No.
Oh.
Don't you hate it?
Sparkle! Stop.
You fucking heard me. You heard me. You heard the words that came out of my fucking
From the
mouth.
sunlit uplands
Okay.
of the semen joke, we go back to the fields of Vietnam.
Yeah. He's kind of leans himself back against the counter a little bit. He's holding the cup of tea with both hands, letting the warmth go through his palms and keep his hands from shaking as he thinks back on that night. It was more of what I'd call a demon, if we're going to be honest. It had... could have sworn I had felt something horrible in my room the nights prior to the eventual attack, but it's hard to remember all the details on it. But I, as a child, was attacked by a demon, and I still carry the mark to this day. Sips his tea.
Oh my god.
I mean, the most appropriate response here would obviously be to yell, "Show us the weird thing! Show us the scar!" So I'm not going to do this.
Miss Green has already eaten.
And you came here seeking out the ghosts.
More or less. I came here so I could be the new priest for the chapel down the hill. The fact that this place was apparently swarming with ghosts and spirits and the like didn't scare me, I would say. Not nearly as much as it should scare me, I suppose.
Say the least. Out of all of us, you're the only one who's had a violent encounter.
Well,
Yes.
before we got here, anyway.
Before we got here, anyway.
Mrs. Grid has
Yeah.
already seen the scar, and if you are curious at all, I've got very little to hide.
I mean, it depends where it is.
It's on me back.
Like
That's why I
how,
was a little
like,
iffy about getting into,
like,
you know, a whole
like
bare
how far,
chest and thing for swimming.
like how far up your back?
It's up by my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
It's not in a lewd spot.
Okay. Yeah, like your elbow.
Just like over his rippling abs and stuff. Already somehow oiled.
Hold on, David. If you're gonna start taking off your shirt, I'm gonna need a roll of bills first.
Right.
Or set up a Twitch stream or something. I'm sure we can get some donations that way.
That priest bod.
No. Please, I wouldn't be doing this for money. For charity is good enough for me.
Well,
Chuckles.
we can probably set up an OnlyFans.
I don't know what any of this is.
Fairly sure
Don't
they
worry
have.
about
it.
Fairly sure they
Please,
have
he's-
a priest category.
Please,
It's a website for selling pictures of your ass and feet.
He's a man of the cloth. It wouldn't be an OnlyFans. It would be an Only Parish.
Man of the cloth without cloth. There you go. Good title.
Oh my god.
We can
Oh,
charge
yeah,
$5 for
it's-
that.
Stripping thing?
All
I'm
joking.
not cut out to be a stripper.
All joking aside, though, Father David, I would love to document your scarring for my for the book I'm writing about this place.
Of course.
Only if you want, of course, and in private. I don't want you to just strip in front of all of us.
We can.
Yes, I don't think I'd be doing that in front of Jonah.
Man, I was gonna get
Jonah
a
will
disco
say
ball and a
nothing at
pool
this.
cup and everything.
Other than look mildly embarrassed.
We can make a picture and Photoshop anime eyes over his eyes or something like that.
In terms of
Oh my
stripping.
goodness, it's just like one of my
Little-
Japanese anime.
Little stars surrounding him. Like, ooh.
If you'd like to see the scar, Jonah, you're more than welcome.
Nah, I don't really care.
All right?
Jonah has seen too many scars in his life already.
Are you curious,
Jonah's-
Mr. Shafter?
Jonah's done with Scar. He's heard too much of it anyway.
Too much scar.
I'll be real with you, Jonah. Father David is fucking shredded.
Yeah. I heard Father
Missing out.
David has an 8-pack.
I heard he has an 8-pack on his 8-pack.
I heard he has a
Yeah,
9
a few of the times
He has
he's
an extra
hugged me, I've
pack.
been able to tell. Dude could probably rip phone books in half.
Like, Raven
saying.
was struggling with that fucking demon statue.
Yeah.
Like you saw what he was like when we put on all the swimsuits and stuff. He could crush a watermelon with those thighs.
Yeah.
My ears are burning, and it's not a holy burn.
Isn't that part? Isn't that part of the not part of communion or something? I'm not up to date with Catholic rituals.
What, the body and blood?
No, like crushing a watermelon between your thighs.
Oh, I haven't tried. And I don't think that's
Raymond-
official part of
Raymond
the
looks in the
sacrament.
fridge on the off chance there's a watermelon in it.
Roll a dice.
Roll a
The
dice.
fuck would I roll for that?
Straight up
Roll a
luck
die-
check.
Luck check. Is there watermelon or not?
Fuck it. Let's roll a luck check. Where is it? No.
There's no watermelon.
Oh.
You only find another orange.
Raymond picks up the orange, thinks about it for a moment, shakes his head, puts the orange back, just closes the fridge.
Stick the orange between his tits. Anyways,
What?
don't worry about it, David. You're a pure, gentle soul.
I'm
We'll
not
tell you when
pure.
you're older. We'll tell you when you're older.
I'm older than you.
Yeah, and you're still too young.
No.
You're a
You guys are
gentle and
just
innocent
so-
soul, like a lamb,
Oh.
the lamb of God or something.
Or something.
I don't know. I'm not fucking Catholic.
Wee lamb.
Just because I call you wee lamb doesn't mean I'm a wee lamb.
No, you're definitely the wee lamb.
Bah. That's very sweet of you.
Bah.
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 Humbug.
Humbug. No.
Ah,
Not in the name of Christmas!
Jesus.
Uh,
Jeebus Christ.
God.
David nods towards Dr. LeBlanc and kind of raises up his teacup, looks at the door. Whenever you'd like to go.
Yes. I am about ready. She nods.
And they exit stage north.
Yes, they do.
He runs into the door again.
Exit stage left, pursued by a bear.
Just this is the third time you've heard like a dull thud against the door, and just
Are you okay?
been having a problem with doors lately.
It's a little bit strange, isn't it?
It is.
It almost feels like it hasn't been a problem up until now. Almost as if these doors haven't been here up until now.
Ghost doors?
That sounds like nonsense.
Those doors. We should monitor different places in the mansion. Just make sure everything stays the same at all times.
Oh yes, keep track of everything so nothing is different.
Yes.
Ah,
yeah, something like that.
So where are you two
I had a
going?
friend like that in seminary school. Poor guy. I think he had something.
Yeah. So,
So anyway.
where are you two going?
Oh, David's just gonna show her his fucked up demon scars.
Oh, you're gonna go to the ballroom for that. I get it.
Yeah, why not?
Ballroom for the scars.
Yeah, where else would you?
Fair enough.
It's nearby. They're not gonna go in Jonah's room.
No, but why
Like,
can't...
yes.
No, but like you could just do that in the hallway or something.
Well, in case somebody came out and didn't want to see Father David's rockin' tits, he figured he'd be polite.
Oh, you could go to the TV room. There's a couch.
Okay, fine. If the ballroom bothers you that much,
Andante is there, by the way.
So we're gonna instead you're doing a private
you
showing.
fucker.
Other TV room.
Fucking, just David's taking off his shirt as he enters the TV room with Andante.
I just
So anyway, when I flex like this, you can see the scar real good.
Hold
Shredded
on,
in the
if I
name of
pour
the Lord.
baby oil on my skin, it'll bring out the
Let me-
scar better.
It hurts my lungs.
Oh no! So tempted to follow them and play some stripper music on the phone.
You can if you want.
No, no.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
TV room. God, stop. Just let me grab the man,
Yeah,
please. Let me grab him.
Let's go
Do
to
you need
the.
help?
Let's go to the big
There
cast.
we go.
Let's go to the big casting. I mean, normal couch.
God, that took a minute.
The what? Sorry.
Casting couch.
Oh. I see.
Sorry, LeBlanc. He doesn't swing that way.
Don't worry. It's not going to be a problem.
Sits down beside her and takes off the gay little cardigan.
No more gay little cardigan.
Takes off the shirt. Turns around so she can get a good gander at the gnarly fucking scar, like starting up at the at his shoulder, and then shredding down to about like mid back.
Oh my god.
LeBlanc will get a text with just a link to a YouTube video.
Actually,
Oh my god.
Time to. He'll take out his phone when he gets the text, and he'll just
Yeah.
click on the fucking link.
Raymond will send this picture. It's in the chat.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That is the
Nice.
most shredded Jesus Christ I've ever seen.
That's muscle Jesus. That's porn muscle Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
Impressive.
Right.
God damn it!
Literally.
What is that video about?
he clicks on the link, the striptease music starts to play. He immediately scrambles with his phone.
Ah, okay. I'm not.
Celeste LeBlanc
Oh,
is
then how
having
do
a
you
solid
recognize that
oh
it's
fuck
striptease
moment.
music?
It's the fact that it had it in the title.
Yeah,
Okay.
that always
And there
helps.
was the silhouette of a gal.
A
Fair
gal.
enough.
A gal.
Gal.
A gal.
A hussy.
Scrambles with his phone, puts it down.
Hussy.
His ear, the tips of his ears, and his face, and his shoulders, now that you can see them, freckled shoulders, get so fucking red.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc smirks and goes, let me guess. Patty.
Yeah.
Patty and Mr. Shafter, and they're having a good goof and a gaff over this, and I'm glad they're having fun.
It's almost like they're gangbanging on me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know that
They're
phrase.
gangbanging up on me.
Some days are worse than others.
It's like
Not in terms of them, but
it's very much. It's a lot of fun though. It's like a little gay pylon.
Mm.
God, happy little. God damn it. Cease.
Yeah,
Anyway.
where you can have a golden gay time.
Golden gay time.
So anyway, Dr. Celeste LeBlanc runs her fingers over the scars. Eyes wide, very careful. And she takes out a notepad and a pencil and she starts sketching and writing. So, how did this happen again?
I was just a wee boy at the time. Scared at the dark, as many young ones are. I don't know what I did, if I did anything at all. It was just this building dread over the course of a few nights. And then I was grabbed by my ankle and torn off the end of the bed. I had tried to grab onto the blankets that were there, but they didn't hold very well compared to the strength of that he swallows thing.
Did you see it?
It was dark, so I barely got to see any of it. It was a hulking thing. Eyes meaner than sin, and wicked claws to match. It was so fast, just this vague silhouette. Glowing eyes, a horrible heat on my back, and then agony. Screaming until the gran came in. I don't remember much after that, other than the thing was gone, and she was holding on to me tight. She seemed very shaken herself, holding me until she realized how much blood was all over me and the floor, and now her. So we went to hospital, and after that, things got a bit rocky for a while. A lot of people wanted to know why I suddenly had all these deep gashes down my back at the hospital. So there was a case looking into, my treatment. That's it, really. Nothing really came of that.
Goodness.
And from then on, it was even more. The house was even more fervently religious than before. Had the current pastor come in, Father Finley. He blessed the entire place. Not like it hadn't been blessed before. Lord knows Gran was very faithful.
Well, I can't really blame her for it either. After something like that. God, it must have been awful.
Nightmares still persist. Not sure how to get rid of those. But they're few and far between. It has been a long time since I've felt such deep evil.
Do you? She pauses and looks around. Do you feel any of that evil in this place?
Do I need to do a vibe check?
Do a vibe check. Do it.
Vibe check! Fuck!
Father David hasn't noticed anything strange or off about the vibes. Not like that, at least.
Your vibes, my lord, they're off.
Oh no! Get the apothecary.
I don't know. Go do cocaine about it.
No, that's against ghosts in your blood, damn it.
Obviously.
Right. Completely different.
I haven't felt anything so potently evil as that night. Not yet, at least.
Well, that's a relief.
Isn't it? He kind of turns his head, he's smiling a bit. Yeah, it's not as evil as it could be.
Yay!
It could always be worse.
And hey, if anything, you know what that evil would feel like. And you'd be able to warn us, right?
I hope so. I mean, that's what all of this is for. Between you and me.
Father David feels as Dr. Celeste places a hand on his back, right below the scar.
And tenses just a little bit.
We'll protect you. We'll look out for each other.
Certainly look out for each other. But protecting is my job.
Yeah, well, who's going to protect you? That's our job.
Jesus.
Well,
He's done me pretty well these days.
Well, he does seem to be doing you quite well indeed. Doing quite well by you. Goodness.
Thank you. I'm sorry, it's not him laughing, it's me. That shit would fly over his head. Oh god. Yes, he's been doing a really good job thus far, I'd say.
Dr. Celeste Blanc smiles. As she finishes up her sketch, the two of you have a pretty pleasant little conversation. And by the end of it, you leave the TV room feeling maybe a little closer.
Yeah. Character bonding moments.
Dr. Celeste's confidant card has leveled up.
Dun, 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 dun.
The real savior was semen.
Ugh.
God damn it.
Never
So-
change.
Never change.
Anyway, with that out of the world, would you guys like to jump ahead to Nightfall?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't suppose we have anything that needs to get done before then.
Yes, but I need a minute. Be right back.
Alright.
I also need a break.
Break
A
time!
real quick thing. Break time!
5-minute break, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
I had to do the little pee dance. I wanted to hear the rest of the story.
Oh.
And then it ended on a stupid semen joke.
We have no regrets.
Sorry.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
I'm sorry. But he genuinely thinks those jokes are so fucking funny.
He's bless this child.
He's
At
a
the very
good man,
least,
damn
it
it.
is funny when he makes the joke. Less because the joke itself is funny and more him laughing at it is great.
Yeah.
He's just so fucking jazzed to have made
Oh.
a naughty joke. It's like, ooh, it's a little taboo. It's like listening to music that isn't the Beatles. Like listening to that weird sexy music that he showed him with
Oh.
the not priest.
So tempted to tell Jesus jokes.
God, if depending on the joke, it'll probably get a good laugh out of
It's probably
David.
it's probably too bad.
Oh no.
Nah, it's just they're all shitty, but like funny shitty.
Hey, that's the good stuff.
Like, what is that? A teacher asks his class, "So where's Jesus today?" Brian raises his hand, says, "He's in heaven." Susan answers, "He's in my heart." Little Johnny waves his hand and blurts out, "He's in our bathroom." Teacher is surprised by this and a bit confused and asks how he knows this. Well, little Johnny says, "Every morning my dad gets up, bangs on the bathroom door and yells, 'Jesus Christ, are you still in there?'"
Uh,
Ha ha ha
I
ha.
told you they're
Yeah.
shitty.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Welcome back,
Huh?
Connor.
Huh?
Hund is considering Raymond considering telling shitty Jesus jokes to David.
Yeah, but I don't want to accidentally antagonize him.
Listen, if the joke is somehow the Jesus is shitty, or that a
No, of
poor
course
marriage
not.
is shitty.
Have you heard the one about the monk who claimed to see the face of Jesus in a tub of margarine?
No, I haven't. What about it?
No, he said, "I can't believe it's not Buddha."
Uh,
oh, that's actually pretty good.
That is a good one.
yes.
Still believe in Buddha now. Yes, that's what Buddhism is.
Jesus walks into a hotel, throws 3 nails down on the front desk, and asks, "Can you put me up for the night?"
Oh my god.
They're not getting better.
Then, of course they
I wouldn't
wouldn't.
expect them to.
Ugh.
And Jesus said, "Come forth and receive eternal life." But Peter came in fifth and won a toaster.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I've heard that one a handful of times.
It's a good one.
That's cute.
It's a good one.
Keeps getting
Because he's
better.
got a toaster. It's a joke.
So
It does
anyway,
make you wonder what the people who got first through third got.
So, yeah, that is a question.
I'd say a free car, but Jesus, they are expensive.
Probably coupons.
God.
Coupons and some bitcoins.
Yeah, no.
The Jesus they are expensive could also be tweaked into a shitty Christian joke. God, help.
Yep. Mhm.
Will I see grandmother in the light?
Will you?
Well, yeah.
I don't know, will ya?
Probably not. Well, at least not one of them.
Fair. And now you see one of them, but maybe not the other.
Man, if I make it into heaven, I'm gonna be mad confused. But also, fucking
I'm looking for a book.
Celeste and David had a good old-fashioned bond time.
Yeah, they did.
I'm looking for a book about turtles. Hardback? Yeah, and little heads.
Ah?
That's cute. Anyway,
Aw, adorable.
you've got everything set up and you're pretty much ready. Do you want to skip ahead to nighttime?
I think we have everything.
Yeah.
So Raymond and Dr. LeBlanc would be there with, I want to say 2 laptops just in case. You know?
Yep.
One for the cameras and the motion sensors, one for the thermal imaging, because those are not Raymond's.
Indeed.
And there wasn't time to overnight ship them with Amazon.
And where would they be camping out?
That's a good question.
I think we're going to be camping out in the
I mean, you could go into
I was
the fucking
guessing
plant
like
room.
around here or so.
You could go into the driveway, or into like the
Oh
part.
yeah, like driveway
the
would
part
probably
next
work.
to the little lake.
You'd probably want to be between the driveway and the. Actually. This map doesn't allow for it because the arboreum stretches too far up north, but you would be able to camp out sort of north of the arboreum and have a clear view of the entire bit without any plants blocking it, because you can just look in through the doors.
Good point.
All right.
Yeah.
Boop.
Perfect. Just staring in like the sicko me.
Yes. Meanwhile, Dr. Celeste LeBlanc and Raymond, well, Dr. Celeste is going to suggest camping out in the TV room with a big couch because there's plenty of room to set up their laptops and equipment, and it's also close enough that the Bluetooth won't have too much lag.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it should work.
Raymond will bring, provisions for the night. By which I mean like 3 cans of coffee.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc appreciates this.
And some, I don't know, what a good snacks for the. No, not crisps. That's a terrible snack. Actually, it just makes you thirsty, and then you have to run to the toilet all the time.
Well, you are in England, so ginger nuts.
I never heard.
Ginger nut.
I don't even know what that is.
They're little biscuits with ginger in them.
They sound
Crude joke
weird.
here.
They sound weird. Fine, yeah, we have ginger nuts, I guess.
Ginger nuts, hobnobs, Tim Tams, all that stuff.
You know, this isn't a
And
fantasy.
I've heard that Tim
this
Tams...
is not a fantasy campaign. Don't make up words like that.
He does what he wants.
Yes.
That includes ginger nuts.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, Raymond sets up.
No. Of course this is a fantasy campaign. We're in England.
So, yeah.
England's not real.
Not anymore, ain't.
Oh yeah, the queen died and then, England exploded.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Raymond and LeBlanc set up their laptops. They have coffee for, 3 cans, so at least 3 hours.
Yep.
And they have snacks. And Raymond probably also made sandwiches.
I've moved Father David, McDougal, and Jonah to above the winter garden.
Thank you for gently scooting the man.
You're very welcome.
Just squeeze in there.
Squeeze.
Your giant muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
One thing you noticed as you... actually, which road did you take out there? Which way did you go?
Oh. Good. Probably out this way?
Hang on, let me just zoom out so I can see where you're pinging.
Couldn't they have just gone through the winter garden?
They could indeed. But
Yeah.
if they had tried that, they would find that the door was strangely binding.
Oh,
Yeah, and I also don't want to let the butterflies out.
fair enough.
Yeah, you had quite a bit of trouble getting it up. Grow
It
up!
happens to everyone.
No, I will not. I will not
this
grow
is
up.
my
I
favorite
refuse.
episode. Cock joke.
Cack
Oh,
joke.
God.
Mm. So we tried the regular door and it just kept seizing.
It did. You would be able to get it up, but it was hard. It was having a time.
Oh, now you're just doing it on purpose.
Ugh.
I think.
So Dora is evading our desire to be let in.
Oh no, let out.
I took some Jimmy in.
Can
Took some
you
Jimmy in indeed.
can you open it from the outside?
Oh yes, you can. There are doorknobs on both sides,
Alright.
as far as I remember.
All right.
Yes, there are.
Well, I meant more like, is it also stuck from the outside?
Oh, yes. You're having just as much trouble getting it up from the outside.
David
if-
puts on the silly little glasses.
As a matter of fact, it's colder out there, so it's even harder.
Terrible. Wouldn't it shrink and
Oh.
make it easier to get? It doesn't matter. Anyway, no, I mean more like in case they have to enter in an emergency or something. Can they do that or
Yes.
not?
They can, but it's tough.
All right. So it will be like a strength check from presumably my father David.
Yep.
He's good for it.
Now that David fails the first time, but then hits it like a fucking 1, breaks the door open. It just shatters from his muscles.
The entire winter garden is left in tatters. Nothing but broken glass and butterflies everywhere.
And the funny part is, no windows were broken. Ooh!
Woo! Anyway, the three of you set up your tent outside and you put on your movies. There you sit, keeping an eye on the winter garden and also your movies. Throughout the night, as the hours while away, everything seems calm and peaceful. As the GM remembers to fucking switch the actual time of day.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Ah, summer. The sun stays up so long. I miss it.
But eventually, something happens. Something you wouldn't really expect to happen. You've been keeping an eye on the butterflies, and as the Lord of the Rings comes to a close, and you're staring into the winter garden, you see something that you didn't expect. The motion sensor goes off.
Oh.
Oh, right. I forgot to ask. Are we in contact with like our phones or something?
Oh, you probably do.
Probably,
have your
yeah.
phones on.
Okay.
Yeah. A group chat.
Because then I will alert them that one of the motion centers just went.
Oh yeah.
I'm debating if I should use my code name or not because I don't want.
Use the code name.
For fuck's sake.
Use the code name.
What was Father David's code name again?
Davy Jones. Not like you would particularly remember this.
Okay. I still think Preacher Man would be better, but okay. You know, because of the music. But again, no. Moneybags. To Davy Jones. Come in.
You get this. Hang on, I gotta type it out. Moneybags to Davy Jones. What was that?
Come in.
All right. It just says
We have code names. We should do proper etiquette here.
Yeah. What's the point of having these code names if we aren't going to use them?
Yeah.
bonk.
So, are you
Coming in.
are you texting or? Oh my God. So Father David is definitely texting. Is Raymond texting as well?
No, Raymond is on speaker or something. Hopefully.
Then maybe how about?
Because
so,
Raymond
so
needs.
you actually, so you straight up just called Father David.
Well, Raymond needs his hands for the laptop stuff.
Good point.
So he has like a little little earphone thing in, like in a call center.
Ah.
So he calls Father David. He picks up.
Who's this?
Hello. Yes. Well, we're not coming in per se, but yeah, it does seem like something went off in there.
Yes,
Can you get a good visual?
Any visuals yet? I'm
He
asking
peeks.
both the GM and the NPC next to me.
Aha! From where Jonah, Patty, and Father David can see, there seems to be no physical visuals. It's just the motion sensor on the ground that keeps going off, almost as if something is something is moving around right in front of it.
Any thermal readings aside from the 3 outside?
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc looks at the computer, squints, her eyes widen. Raymond, look at this. She turns the computer towards him, and he can see a very, very faint, sort of flickering silhouette of someone wandering around in there.
Huh. I'm just realizing we should have like a shitty CSI montage here.
Enhance. Zoom in.
Enhance. Why is it so pixely? What? No, it doesn't. It doesn't get you more pixels. It doesn't make it bigger.
Miss Green, do you have that camera on you?
Yep. Putting everything together.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
about to go on in.
I'm gonna relay the information to Father David. We're seeing some thermal activity in there. What do your weird glasses say? Anything?
Puts on the weird glasses. Smushes his face against the glass.
The weird glasses reveal the very, very faint, sort of fragmented figure of a person wandering around in there. It seems distraught.
What is there any change in the butterflies that we have a camera on?
No, the butterflies still seem to be sitting around, not doing much of anything. However,
Fair enough.
you do notice that more and more of them are emerging from their cocoons.
Okay, that's not bad. I guess. I don't know. I don't control the speed at which butterflies hatch.
He's he looks distraught. I can't get a very clear visual on him, mind you, but
What do you mean distraught?
he's just puttering around, like almost like he's lost in a way. He tilts his head.
It definitely
And
looks like he's searching for something.
he's looking. I'm not sure what for though. Either way, he's kind of in pieces.
I mean, we would expect that from a guy made out of butterflies.
Yeah, so he hasn't like fully come together, I guess.
Doesn't seem like it.
Let's give it a bit. Let's wait and see what happens when all the butterflies are hatched.
Try and turn on your spirit phone.
Oh, yeah, let me do that. I will turn that on.
Immediately, the little tent you're sitting in is filled with static. You can hear the fragmented bits and pieces of conversation from the radio that the channel browser pulls from. And you can hear footsteps. And as Father David listens to the spirit phone and looks at the fragmented figure before him, he can tell that those footsteps correspond with how this thing is pacing about.
Do we hear anything over the mics and the cameras?
Oh yes, you absolutely do. You hear everything that Actually, you don't hear it from the mics and the cameras. You hear it through your phone because you're hearing the spirit phone through Father David's phone.
Ah, so he just has a very loud phone. Okay.
The footsteps, they go in time with his pacing. That's him.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like.
Well, you three are the contact team, so up to you.
Or do we want to go?
Should
about
we go
this?
in?
Patty is already like putting the camera together and crawling out of the tent.
David crawls after her.
Crawling on the
Guess we're doing this.
crawling on the arboretum windows like a lizard.
He's got the demon board with him, right?
Yes. You have
Demon
the demon
board.
board with you out there.
Holds the demon board like a baby. Demon baby.
Hold it gently like a hamburger.
Take a bite of it. There's meat inside.
Yeah, like a baby.
No.
Yes, just like baby.
Why?
If not to eat, why burger sized?
Not burger size.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get. Like, I'm in a totally other room. I don't want to say what I think they should do.
Have a Golden Gate time.
No, I'm just observing with LeBlanc.
That's fair. So just to confirm, the door, we cannot get through the door to the arboretum, right?
It's binding a lot. It is a hard struggle to get that door up by now.
The way I understood it is you could like tackle it open, but that might be a bit violent here.
Yeah, you can absolutely get it open, but it takes some strength.
Run through it. Hello, ghost. How you doing?
Can I?
Very
Who would like to open the door?
Alright, roll a strength check.
Wrong thing. Beep 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 beep. 1D.
Do you still not have a Do you still not have a character sheet set up?
I have a character sheet, but
Because you can click the little dices on it.
I have a
Wait,
character
take-
sheet, but it's not in Roll20.
Should we take a moment after the session to set up your character sheet and roll 20?
You said that last time and the time before it.
Yeah, so maybe you
And
should.
the time
do it
before
this-
that.
Maybe you should.
Maybe do
Maybe
it this
we
time.
should. Maybe
But
actually
no.
do it this time. Why
No.
not? Why not?
I'm scared of change.
It's not even. It's not change. It's just copying data.
It makes things easier. And let me
Connor
also roll
is
a
here to
strength
help
check.
you. Connor can literally just do it for you if you want to.
Also,
I
also his
know.
7.
Just fucking
I think
volunteering
it's-
me.
Yeah.
Yes, because I don't know how to do it.
I mean, I
I'm
could
not
do
really
it.
sure how grumpy Connor will be at
I
any
mean,
given
Wait,
I could
I
moment.
accidentally rolled all of these.
I could also do it.
How do we roll for strength? Or do we do anything
So
different?
strength
Or...
is going to be decided by chicken, either strength times 1, strength times 3, or strength times 5.
This time around, it will be strength times 3.
So you take your strength score, multiply it by 3. That's your target number.
You
Hey,
you still
gotcha.
roll it. You still roll a d100.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
I do not succeed.
What are you
Jonah
trying to
does
do?
not succeed. Roll strength.
Oh, Jonah is just getting in on this. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I can help.
Can you though?
Apparently not.
Just to clarify, the door is made out of glass like the rest of the arboretum, right?
Yep. Glass
Patty.
and
Don't break the door.
glass
Patty
and
is
iron.
cool. Patty's gonna open the door. She's not rolling strength.
Getting out a glass,
Oh.
getting out a glass cutter and a little pumpy thing.
No, she's pulling out a fucking rock.
Oh,
Oh
God
my
damn it!
God.
No.
God. Well, Patty, we can take care of this, but... Do we think the rock is the best way?
Do you think that rock is not the best way?
Well, given the butterflies are generally decently fragile, especially ones of a more tropical area.
All right,
Raymond,
cool. Then start running.
Raymond over the
Patty
phone
speaks
is
up.
like, please do not startle the ghost.
They're running. It's like, can we just Raymond's like, please don't startle the ghost, and he just hears running. Dead sprinting.
Yeah,
Fucking dead sprint.
I just see you leave the area of all the surveillance equipment. You're just gone. The fuck is happening? And then you appear down there.
He tests the door.
How out of breath are you?
It is open.
He opens the door. He goes in. Okay. Keep in mind, Father David ran from like his room up in the tower down to the church and then back again.
That's right. He's a good runner.
He is indeed a good runner.
I just
He's got
expect
good lungs on him.
I expect Patty to just light up brightly in the thermal vision, sweating.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Both of them are lighting up like fucking Christmas.
Well, that's gonna disrupt.
Christmas night, motherfuckers.
Well, that's gonna disrupt our readings quite a bit. Oh dear. What?
In the
I can hear
meantime,
you,
Jonah
know.
has, of course, been continuously trying to unstick the door.
Alright,
Dude.
Jonah, roll your applicable skill. If you've been trying to like force it open, roll strength. And if you've been trying to like jiggle wiggle it open, roll dexterity.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I'm going to be going with dexterity because it's higher.
The jiggle.
There. Bajiggle wiggle.
Jiggle it. Best parts is jiggles. Or
Nope.
not. Apparently
Nope.
not. His jiggles.
Unfortunately, the door continues to create trouble. Meanwhile, as Father David and Patty Green enter the arboreal, Father David can see the distraught figure moving around. You can see it stop. It stands stock still as the two of them enter.
Oh dear. Any change from the butterflies?
They still sit around, not doing much of anything. They sleep and
Okay.
emerge from their cocoons.
Yeah, I'm keeping I'm keeping an eye on them.
Evening.
Patty's getting some up close footage.
Oh, hi there. Don't mean to intrude.
He says, intruding.
Right. And you still have the spirit phone with you and on?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. As Father David addresses the ghost, he sees it flicker for a moment, as if it's adjusting its stance. And then he sees it come closer. He hears the footsteps over the spirit phone, and Patty hears them as well. She hears them approaching.
Well, let's see if we're about to get horribly murdered.
Here's the hope that it isn't
Quick
time
question.
for that.
Quick question. How much can we all see of this figure? Like, can we discern arms, limbs, a head, something?
It's almost as if someone took a picture of a person and burned it up, and those little bits of ash and ember that float into the air became the very rough shape of this person.
Ah,
Hmm.
okay, I got it. He looks like a 90s special effect.
Yeah, he looks like a 90s special effect.
That's fair. That's okay.
That's
And
a
are
mood,
you
that's
going to-
agenda.
Yeah,
Certainly a
I
mood.
understand.
I understand.
Oh, and are you guys gonna let Jonah in, or is he just gonna stand outside, look in, and continue to try?
Stand outside looking sad with his hands pressed
I
against
mean-
the glass.
Chicken? Could we
Yeah?
get a like a symbol on the map for the thing? Because it's a bit hard to visualize where exactly the ghost is if he's pacing around.
That's pretty fair. I think I've got an idea. I'm going to take a few butterflies, like so. Decrease the increase, and let's see. Give it a small tint.
Yeah, I just kind of, I don't know. I don't want either of those three to walk through the ghost.
Oh, that's pretty fair.
Yeah,
It's the
probably
tints.
best to avoid.
I'm sure it'd be fine.
There we go.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's my issue exactly. Actually,
So just to clarify, David's the only one who can like see the ghosts clearly, right?
Yep.
Okay. The rest of us can Patty have like does Patty have like a general idea where they are with the thermals on her camera?
Oh, she's got thermals on her camera. Yes.
Yeah. She's got like the big arm camera or the big shoulder camera out.
Absolutely. Anyone with thermal vision or the green little goggles can see them.
okay. Yeah, we have him then. That means Jonah can't see him and Father David can't.
Yeah.
Oh no, Father David has the glasses. Never mind. So Jonah can. Jonah's the only one who can't see.
Jonah's the only one
Yeah.
who can't see it.
It's how it is sometimes.
Oh.
I miss Green.
Yeah.
Do you think we could let Jonah in real quick?
Yeah, I'll try and get it open.
Thank you. Oh.
Whoa. That was
I'm
some
just trying to drag myself in. Oh, I did it.
Woo.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay, so
You
You
just
hold-
circumvent the doors.
Apparently.
Magic.
he just squeezed through. He's that
I'd like
kind
to
of
know
Yeah,
guy.
there's
that
a gap right there.
Well, yeah, I haven't actually covered any of the windows with windows because that
fair.
would be a lot of symbols and it would look ugly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was just gonna open one of the windows anyways.
Father David, you're getting accosted by the butterfly thing.
Indeed. As
Yeah.
Paddy lets Jonah in, I'm gonna say by their combined effort they managed to get the door open. As Paddy lets Jonah in, the strange fragmented thing walks rapidly towards Father David and reaches out for him. And just as it's about to touch him, the door opens. The thing freezes and looks towards the door.
What was it reaching for?
Father David.
No, like I mean, Father David in general,
Pardon?
or something specific like the glasses?
Well, you can't really make that out with how fragmented it is.
Fair enough. See, that's why I asked if we can see limbs.
At the moment that door opens, though, the fragments freeze. And then it starts running. But as it gets closer to the door, it disappears.
Yeah. Jonah has, of course, taken out his phone and is taking a bunch of pictures and video.
Well, that
But
unfortunately
of what?
that's not really going to work because it's thermal.
We have it
Yeah.
now. We have.
Or of the butterflies.
He's doing his
Again,
best.
I don't think it'll do anything.
We have footage.
I just want to be included.
we do have footage, so.
Also, as the fragments got closer to Father David right before it froze and ran towards the open door, Father David could hear the static on the spirit phone increasing more and more. Right before it froze, he swore he could hear it trying to speak.
Looked
I think
like,
it was. I think he was trying to say something.
I think he was trying to escape the arboretum.
Hmm.
Which is interesting. I wonder how long that door has been stuck.
Oh, you've been going through that door since you came here. It's only started getting stuck now.
Interesting.
That might have something to do with it.
I'd be willing to bet it.
Should have observed a bit more. I wonder if it will come back if you leave the Arboretum.
Maybe.
Also, it wanted something from Father David, apparently.
Yeah,
Well,
can you tell us much about, like, do you feel like anything happened when the ghost was around you?
I feel like it was reaching for me, and I could swear on my grandma's grave it was trying to say something before the door opened. And then whoosh, he's gone.
Do we have a recording of the spirit phone?
You have a recording of the spirit phone from when Father David entered the arboreum, because the cameras picked it up.
No, I mean like the noise.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering if stupid C's. I wonder if we can enhance it.
Enhance.
I mean, basically, I want to try to make it louder. See if
That's gonna be a computer use from you and Patty Green, because I know Patty Green is good at that.
Okay.
Ayo.
Computer use.
There's no computer use skill. However,
yeah, that's true. Actually, no,
this depends on the actual skill. Photography would probably be the most applicable in this situation.
Exactly.
there is
It's whatever's
that makes
applicable for you
sense.
too.
there is a computer use skill actually. It's in the
I
90.
managed to fuck that roll up.
The computer use skill is in the 1990 subset.
That is for the different edition.
Fair enough.
That is for 8th edition. Chicken is using 7th.
Yes.
Fair enough. What do I roll?
Photography.
Photography.
Yeah, and really any applicable skill
All right.
that you have.
I make it.
Oh, very nice. Raymond, whilst everybody's still in the arboreum, Raven manages to run that footage through some software to filter out some of the static and figure out what's being said.
Yeah, just make it louder.
And just as Father David, Patty Green, and Jonah return to him and Dr. Celeste in the television room, the TV room, that's when he gets it. That's when he hears it. So if you three would like to skedaddle on over to that room.
Yep.
To the ceilings.
Let's go.
Part of me expects something mundane, like, oh fuck, don't close the door, Ah. God damn it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that would definitely make it a bit easy, I guess.
Would
Though when
certainly, yeah. We would know what he wanted. It's probably something needlessly cryptic, because this house works like this.
Probably.
It is how it is indeed how this house works.
Well, Raymond will press play as soon as everyone is in earshot.
And as you press play,
Play.
you all hear it. You can hear me. Please, save.
Come on.
Yeah,
punch
of
you.
course.
I had to punch you right in the arm.
I don't know what I expected, but yeah.
Raymond will roll his eyes, just shrug his arm, and go, yeah, of course. Why would I expect anything else? All right. Save whom? Any guesses? We're taking anything right now.
Well, didn't he have a daughter?
Did he?
Did he? What do our notes say?
Can we go back to the board?
Yep.
Just running off to the board. I'm looking in the notes.
Yep.
Butterfly
What
specter.
time?
What? Oh my god. Butterfly specter. Do. Michael Fairchild, Fairchild was the daughter apparently, and the daughter
Daughter is the
we
siren?
think is the siren.
Might be.
We're not sure about any of the red ones. I think
Okay.
because those are like, crazy scribblings of madmen that we are. All right, let's assume the ghost is Michael Fairchild. Rachel is his daughter. He wants us to save his daughter. This is like huge ifs. We have nothing for this. What do we know about Rachel Fairchild? Probably jack shit, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna look in the notes. Michael Fairchild had a daughter named Rachel Fairchild. Rachel died in 1918 at the age of 20 and was an ambitious singer. Did we ever find out how she died?
You did not.
Gonna Google her. Sorry, gonna ask Jeeves, sir.
Yeah.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why?
Because that was the one that won in this horrible universe.
Yep.
Oh,
roll,
God.
roll library use.
Okay.
A
Roll
bunch of
use
really
beats.
weird things like that happened in this timeline.
We truly live in the darkest timeline.
Yes, we
I'll
do.
do one too for the
Pretty-
shits and giggles of it.
It's pretty bad. Anyway, library use. Give me a moment. Library use.
Not quite there for me.
I make it.
Hey, you got it.
69.
Good job.
Nice.
69!
With,
69.
I mean, I also have
the sex number.
with that noise number, you managed to find some information on that. An old article, some newspaper pippings. Yes,
Newspaper.
well done there. Well done, John.
Yeah.
Newspaper clippings.
Eloquent as always, Don Juan de la Vega.
And a small essay about the treatment of women with mental health issues in that in and around that time. It appears that Rachel came down with some sort of quote-unquote hysteria and had to be confined to her room. She did, however, escape the room and drowned herself.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That
Um.
The essay goes further in depth with why this could have come about and how it could have been prevented, stating that Rachel was probably suffering some sort of traumatic response. It doesn't say anywhere what it could have been to, but there are some theories. Of course, a few of them are that she was still grieving the loss of her mother, or that perhaps her father was abusive or something else happened. It's unclear exactly what triggered the trauma response, but it's very clear that something happened to Rachel, it was handled poorly, and as a result, she drowned herself.
All right. I don't think any of us are equipped to diagnose someone 100 years in the future.
probably
Who
not.
is moving the nightmare around that we shouldn't talk about?
Definitely not me.
Definitely not. Of course not. You would never do
Wait
that.
a fucking second. What do you mean the nightmare is moving?
I've never seen that nightmare
Someone's-
at all.
Someone's moving the nightmare. Anyway.
It's not there.
Anyway, Raymond asked Jeeves the information and like relays it to everyone. And goes, all right, so logical conclusion here would be that the butterfly ghost is trying to reach the lake to save his deceased daughter, even though she died 2 years before he died. So some lingering trauma, which we have seen already in these ghosts.
And that's just what ghosts are.
If
Apparently, yes. That's apparently how they operate. Some trauma stays with them, and they need to resolve it to, I don't know, disappear, find peace. Doesn't matter.
how horrible.
Uh,
Just,
all right.
I mean,
So
he died. How long was he alive
1920.
after she died?
About 2 years. If we 1918 to 1920. I don't think we have exact dates. Let's say about 2 years. We already assumed that that Rachel is the siren ghost. How about we put that to the test?
How would you go about testing that?
Let's look up what we know about the siren ghost.
I don't think we have anything on her yet.
I mean, we
You
know
have very little on her.
we know
indeed.
about her, so we should have something. Because otherwise, why would we have connected them? The siren, auditory specter, haunts the plumbing of the building, can be heard singing, but words can't be made out. Okay, that checks out already.
I mean, we found her singing down in the pond.
We need to research the house's plumbing for more info.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that Miss Green had an encounter with her before.
Yes.
Yeah, there's still something at the bottom of that pond, but we haven't gotten a chance to check it out.
Encounter
He
Spike.
puts a hand on her shoulder.
Yeah, Encounter Spike the closer it gets to the time of the appearance of the butterfly specter. That's why we connected them. I do not want to risk going down into the lake at night. That sounds like a suicide mission. Question is, can we wait until morning?
Well, that's how we can wait about 3 days.
I would say we try in the morning when it's daylight. And we try diving into the lake again. How would we save a drowned ghost? Ghostly life preserver?
Uncover the mysteries of her death.
Did
Maybe.
they ever get her body out of the lake?
We would know this. We did the research. I don't think there was any mention of anybody.
Mm-hmm. Nobody was mentioned.
So it's probably still in there.
Maybe, or something important was. How
Yeah,
long would it take us to buy like some scuba gear? Even just like a tank.
Day or two? I could overnight it.
We got to just drive out to a place that sells scuba stuff.
I mean, would actually be faster. Have to go to the nearest town or something.
Well, this isn't too far from the coast. We could probably go to one of the coast towns. They ought to have something.
Let me ask Jeeves. Because I'm gonna look for I don't know, scuba rentals, I suppose. Scuba
Yeah.
stuff in our vicinity. Like, will I find anything? Do I have to roll?
I don't think you have to roll for this. You do find one scuba rental service in the nearest coast town. It's a little bit pricey, but that really doesn't mean anything to Raymond.
Well, yeah, I show that to everyone. Go. Who wants to go?
Trip. Would be nice, but I think I'm gonna stick around here for a little bit.
Some of us should stay here just in case the specter appears again.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and just stay.
Well, that leaves Patty and Dr. LeBlanc. Actually, fuck it, Dr. LeBlanc can stay here. Patty, let's go on a road trip.
Oh god, alright. We're also probably gonna want to get something that can block hearing. If it's got some weird kind of song thing, Probably doesn't help that sound travels through water great. So I want to figure out some way to actually make sure we don't hear the whole song.
We can probably figure out something with microphones and stuff. Let's get the scuba gear first.
Sure.
There's noise cancelling headphones in here. That, and if you pair it with a bit of wax just jammed into your ear holes, you should be fine.
Well, yeah, the headphones would have to be waterproof and like death-proof. We can probably
Well,
find
they
some.
aren't tend to be electronic.
Oh, do you mean like just some safety earphone things?
Oh, yeah, that would also probably help.
Yeah, like
That with some wax in your ears, there you go.
I mean, yeah, but the construction safety things. If you mean those we actually that's a great idea.
Yeah, that and some wax in your ears.
Why are you so obsessed with the wax?
Because the
of the myth
headphones
of the
itself.
sirens?
Listen. The headphones themselves ain't gonna cut it for the entirety of that thing, especially if sound travels better in the water. You want to double down on it. That way there's no chance of either you getting lost in the murky depths out there.
Fair enough. We will look for some wax that we can shove in our eardrums. It's fine.
You should. I can find some in town, even.
All right, you find some. It's the middle of the night. You're gonna find some wax.
Not right now. Who said right now? I'm tired and the crabby.
I think you were the one saying right now.
Let's go to the. It's fine. Let's go to the 24/7 earwax store.
It's not earwax.
Gross.
No, it's. I wanted to say candle store, but earwax was funnier.
It's the 24/7 candle store. It's called Nanya Beeswax.
That's terrible. All right, so Raymond will down his coffee and get ready to like drive around a bit, and Paddy will presumably do the same. Probably need a few hours.
Yeah.
So,
Going on a trip in our favorite piece of shit.
are you going to the coastal town right now in the middle of the night?
How long will it take to drive there?
It'll take like about an hour. That's if there's rain. So like on a fair day, about 45 minutes.
All right, then we can wait a bit.
Why would rain slow you down?
Because it's Britain.
It's a hefty rain. It's that
Everyone
fuck you
knows
tiny
the British
European
cars
car rain.
through natural selection adapted to the rainy environment of the Isles.
That's true.
You would think so, but the British
They're
can't
pots.
get any. The British can't improve themselves.
No, the cars can though. They've become pot submarine.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna look up when the store opens, and like we will start an hour before that, and I will just call ahead when we're close to there.
It has regular business hours from 10 to 20.
Oh, delightful! Then we can start at like 9 in the morning. Wonderful.
And with that, you have your plan set for the morning, and I want to say that's about it for today's session.
We can actually get some sleep.
Exactly.
Gasp.
Raymond says after downing his who knows which cup of coffee.
Probably David does peek at the cameras if they're still up.
Oh yeah, they are.
To try and see, like, if during that time at all, the Spectre has come back.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Raymond will leave them up and running for the remainder of the night, just in case.
All seems quiet on the winter gardeny front.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. If there's no footage, like, we can just override it with new stuff. That doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Seeing nothing, he is content to go about night activities. Priestly night activities.
Priestly night activities.
I'm not
Nightly
going to-
priest activities.
You know what? I don't want to know.
It's a good band name.
Oh, wonderful band name.
Priestly night activities. Fuck yeah.
They include praying, petting a ghost cat,
Catholic.
crying.
It's like Catholic folk rock.
Catholic folk rock.
Don't tell me
Not
that.
sure I like those word strings together.
Don't tell me it doesn't exist. It has to.
I'm not gonna look for it.
I
If
might.
that thing exists
probably,
out
but
there,
also,
just leave it alone.
yeah.
But anyway, priestly night activities or no, you all pack up and depart for the night, going to your rooms. And well, this time around, once more, Father David hears the soft, cyclical purring of a little kitty down by his foot end.
Gently rub a 1 foot against the cat. Good kitty.
He feels nothing.
Maybe.
So good. So ghost cat. Ghost. Ghost cat. Going through the whole array of human emotions.
And even as he goes through the whole array of human emotions, there's one that overrules them all. The soft comfort that he always feels when he hears that purr. And it isn't long before he drifts off to sleep.
Motherfucker drinks holy water. So does Raven, but like, when it's a ghost cat, it's a little bit more impressive.
Yeah.
I'm going to put our plans for next time into a thing. Actually, can I get a handout for that?
I mean, we have the notes and clues.
Yeah, it's already very full. I'd rather have like a to-do list.
Fair enough.
Because we will forget what we talked about here.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we roll.
To-do list. In all players' journals, can be edited by all players, and save.
You know what we
There you
forgot?
go.
You know what we forgot?
What did you forget?
Make a picture of the ghost with the Polaroid.
Ah,
I'm
right.
gonna put that in. Come on. Plans for next time. Make picture of Polar. Well, here's where I have to learn how to spell. Buy scuba equipment in next town over. What was the other one? Guys? Save Siren.
Get scuba gear. Oh yeah, save Siren.
Somehow.
Probably find her body, or
Yeah, we don't know yet. Find body? Find body? Question mark?
So get the supplies.
Already in there?
Supplies.
Already in there?
Yes.
Buy earwax.
It's
Yes.
not
It's
you.
earwax.
It's wax for your ears. That's earwax.
Yeah.
You guys know exactly what you're fucking doing. I know exactly what you're fucking doing, and I'll grab you. I'll fucking grab you for it.
Will you
I'll grab you and I'll drag you right outside. I will.
Will you though?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, fucking watch me do it. Gotta get over to you.
Coop's gonna grab us by the ankles and then lift us up.
Yes.
Grab you by the ankles and drag you off the edge of your bed.
Yeah, probably.
Crocodile roll you underneath the fucking bed, and then bada bing,
Yeah.
bada boom. We're all at my house,
Yeah.
and we're having a fucking sleepover.
Oh.
And it's
spooky.
great.
Spooky.
Popcorn
Oh, yeah.
and soda pops with alcohol
So.
will be provided.
Anyway,
Fuck yeah.
is there anything else we really need to write down?
I think that's it.
Okay. Anyone have some other plans that are important for next time?
I have plans for Father David, but they're unimportant.
As long as you can
Important for
remember,
David.
as long as you can remember them yourself.
It generally is everyday plan.
Ah, okay.
Try to have a nice time.
Yeah.
Aww.
All right. Save siren,
Also,
find
just
body.
to
Yeah, okay.
just to clarify, it's the butterfly spectre that you want to take a picture of, right?
I mean, ideally both, but yeah.
Yeah, if we can manage both.
But mainly, I'm just a bit annoyed because he was like right fucking there.
He was right.
Yeah, we're
right.
just stupid.
I completely forgot that the Polaroid thing existed. Ugh.
Would be easier if I could give you all like a little inventory line at the top of the screen that would just be there.
I mean, you can.
Ooh.
Well, it wouldn't really follow the camera, that's the problem.
You can edit it in post. No, but I mean, like, it doesn't have to follow the camera. You could put something in the upper left part, just big, so we don't forget it. We don't have to click on it. Stuff like that.
I could probably give it like a hover over effect too.
Yeah, like a bunch of little icons. But
You would have to be zoomed out at almost all times to like remember that it's up there though.
well, no,
That's the problem.
I figure we're not completely incompetent. Like we can look at a thing and remember it for like 10 minutes, right?
Can we though?
You sure about that?
I mean, I'm under the impression that we have some object permanence left.
I don't know.
we should try it, I think.
Well, I can see what I can do about that.
Yeah, we'll see.
For now, I'm trying to not give myself too much work.
No, that's fair. Okay, we have a to-do list, we have the ghost list, we have a plan. Well, don't have a plan for next time, but you know.
Yeah, we do. Try to stay alive and have a good time.
That's
Yeah.
always our
Yay.
plan. That's boring.
Right now, the plan is
Not
get
a boring
scuba gear and find a body.
All right.
Hey,
Get
kids,
scuba
wanna find a
gear.
dead
Sounds
body?
good. Reasonable. Find a body. All right. Some things have obviously happened from point A to B. Anybody want to talk about that?
Yeah, in that case, I would say that's probably it for today, right?
Yep. That's a wrap.
All right. I'm gonna stop the recording. Say bye.
Say bye, everybody.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.